What's up? SMARMYTANK, like, subscribe, check out my socials, TikTok. No, but seriously. Yo, I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, but I put a picture of the old map, and then I put a picture of the blacked out new map. The new map is at its foundation, as I said in my last video, basically the tutorial map. Now, does that mean we're going to get exactly what's on the tutorial map? I don't know. That's exactly why I'm making this video today, because I have got it on good authority that we're being teased on Twitter. We've got 5 different tweets teasing different what appear to be locations on this new map. But most importantly, what I want to start out with and point out to you guys is that this new map, check this out, is literally on top of the other map. And what I did here is I used Fungal Jungle and I used Bones, and you can see here that basically this map is almost like 20 to 25% of the map that we currently play on. So what does that all mean? What does it mean? Why are they doing this? You know, is it going to improve the game? Is it going to improve functionality of the game? Is it going to get rid of all the bugs? Well, kind of. I think the thing that's most important to let you guys know is that some of the challenges that they've had with the game and the way the game's played on console, a lot of the challenges and the crashes and the bugs have had everything to do with the fact that this is a massive map that we play on. Requires a ton of assets in order for that game to run. And honestly, it wasn't necessarily designed to be on console in the very beginning 5 years ago when they put it together. However, the reality is that by lowering the amount of assets, the amount of actors, if you will, on this new map, it should clean up and stop and, you know, keep those crashes from happening like they were. Now, there's a few things that I want to point out, okay? First of all, I started playing last night with some viewers who hadn't played the game in a long time. They were on console and they're like, hey man, voice chat's not working. Well, let me just tell you right now, voice chat's not going to work on console. You're either going to need to use Discord or you're just going to have to fly by the seat of your pants moving forward. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go back and talk about the map again. Check out a couple of things that have been tweeted out over the last couple of weeks. So here's the first thing. There's no doubt, I think, in anyone's minds that this is some form of crossing. It looks like crossing. It's got some broken pieces and it looks somehow different. I can't really place what it is that it's different about it. I mean, other than the obvious fact that it's buried somewhat in a bunch of sand. The thing that really stuck out to me, and I'll point this out to you later on, is that it looks like there is a jump pad right on the right middle side of this photo. I don't know about you, man, but a jump pad? Like, I'm assuming if there's a jump pad here, it's not the only one, which I don't think it is the only one, by the way. I think we'll see in another photo that there's another jump pad, at least another one. But this is amazing. This looks great. This will be something where it'll be familiar to us. We'll drop in, we'll do our thing. I'm excited. If this is going to be included in the new map, then that's a wonderful start. This is absolutely incredible. The next photo that we got on June 19th on Twitter was of Old Fungal Jungle. Nothing really special to report here. I mean, it looks like it's pretty much the same Fungal Jungle from the original Fungal Jungle. I don't see anything that's too different about it. It doesn't spark any, like, you know, something they did crazy here. It looks like they've just got Fungal Jungle. Now on the tutorial map, I can tell you that crossing doesn't exist on the tutorial map whenever you dive in at the end of the tutorial. This though does exist. In fact, most people end up landing there because you're not paying attention in the tutorial and you land right in the middle of town. But what I'm a little bit disappointed in myself about is that I, for whatever reason, didn't take a close look at this picture. And as I began to look at it just a couple of days ago when I was making the last video, I realized that way out in the distance, it appears to be the building that we see in Graveyard. Now, I see a bunch of dead trees. Those are also kind of like a graveyard type thing, but way out in the distance to me looks like graveyard. And again, if you dive on this map after you finish the tutorial, there's no graveyard, especially next to Fungal Jungle. So I'm guessing that that's an addition to this map from our old map in some way, shape, or form. Now, let's talk about the third one. The third one was on June 22nd. This one has, I think, everybody kind of like, what the heck is going on? Now listen, that's definitely a jump pad right in the middle of the photo, right over the guy's shoulder. Definitely a jump pad, 100%. There appears to be some sort of a fireball, which I'm not sure if that's a fireball coming from something or it's just a fire on whatever this thing is. Some people have said that it's a pirate ship. Others have said, well, it might just be the Zeppelin that crashed. Whatever this is, it doesn't exist on the current tutorial map. So I'm going to 100% say that this is some sort of a new area, location, POI, whatever you want to call it. And I, for one, am pretty excited because, I mean, listen, it's nice to get a new map. It's nice to still be able to play this game the way that we understand it with the classes and everything else. But the reality is when you get a new map, you want new stuff, different. I believe that this is a pretty nice attempt at doing something different. It'll be interesting to see how this plays, what this is, what it does, where it's at on the map. But, you know, we're going to move on. So the fourth is possibly the most exciting tweet that they sent on June 29th. Here's our guy just looking out over the valley of whatever. And there's a structure out there that is 1000% not on the current tutorial map. It's 1000%, I don't believe, on the original map, the one that we're still playing, the old school map, the one that's going away. I don't know what the hell that is. I've never seen anything like it. I don't even want to speculate, but it appears to be badass. It looks big enough to be a POI. And if you kind of look at the clearest part of this photo, which is kind of in the middle of it, right in the middle of it, you can see what appear to be stairs. And although it's blurry at the top, it appears that those stairs go all the way to the top of whatever this thing is. So that's going to be an amazing place, I think, probably to rotate to and fight. I don't know if someone's on top of that hill and you're trying to come up, if you're ever going to make it to the top. So it'll be interesting to see how this all works out and if this actually makes it into, you know, the 40 player BR. But holy crap, that, as much as the last photo gets me excited, this one gets me truly like, holy shit, excited. Okay, final photo. This one's kind of interesting. It looks a little bit like one of the buildings there with the gold roof. That looks similar to the Realm Wars building that we call Citadel. But other than that, the rest of these buildings, I can't necessarily place them all. It almost looks like Legos and they put them together the way that they wanted to and created something new and different with a little bit of something, you know, that already existed and was old and that we've seen before. But the Light Guard Paladin, I mean, that's just an indication that this is kind of an old manor type place. It seems like there doesn't appear to be like a moat or a fence or anything like that around it, but you know, this definitely is not on the current tutorial map, and this is definitely not on the current map that we're playing on. So again, out of the 5 photos, I believe that we've seen 3 things that are non-existent, that are brand new. And then we've seen a couple of things that appear to be from our map that we love that have been put on this new 40 player BR. Guys, I would love to hear your comments down below, what you think about all of this. All I know is that we are awaiting word on PTS. When the PTS hits, everything that's going on with this thing will be all able to watch it when someone streams it, or if you play it yourself. Just a little bit of information about the PTS. That's called the public test server. You got to go to Steam and download it if you can. You must be on PC to play on it. It's a test server, okay? It's not the game. It's not necessarily the final product. It's a test server. We are being encouraged to go out there and play the game and give them feedback on what we're seeing, what's happening, bugs, glitches, issues, problems, whatever it is. Please head over to the official Realm Royale Discord. There'll be a channel specifically for this PTS. Please put your feedback in there. And also, please put feedback in feedback. If the feedback turns into a discussion, please take that into another room like Realm Talk or whatever we're calling it these days. But if you got a suggestion, put a suggestion. If you've got feedback or a bug report, put those in those specific channels, but don't conversate and talk about them. If you find yourself getting into a conversation, please take that stuff over to another channel and finish those conversations. Either way, I'm sure you're going to get monitoring from the team. They'll be super, super grateful that you're doing that. Otherwise, guys, I started this journey really hardcore back on Realm Royale in January of 22 with the thoughts of hearing that Realm was coming back. And I wasn't that disappointed by Realm Royale Reforged. I know a lot of people were not happy. It didn't meet their you know, their requirements for them to come back and be regular players again. But I think this new map, and to me, new game, really, it's a whole new game. It's going to be new rotations. It's going to be super small. It's going to be super fights all the time. Like, it's going to be sweaty, even in pubs. If you love this game and you love this game and you've ever played this game and you stop playing it for whatever reason, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Just come check it out when it goes live. Patch 6, Realm Royale Reforged. Guys, thanks again for watching. I hope that you'll like. I hope that you'll subscribe. I hope that you'll follow me on my other social media. I can guarantee you when this patch 6 comes out that myself and a lot of the other partners are probably going to have stuff to give away to you guys. So we'll look forward to seeing you guys out there in our live streams. You guys be good, be kind, and I'll see you in the new Realm Reforged twice over. Love you guys. Take